Reading, First Year, Grade 11, English Book, KPK Textbook Board 2020. Please like and subscribe YouTube channel Sohail, Imdad to get updates on time.
Unit number 5. It's Country for Me. Author Patricia DeMuth. About the author. Patricia DeMuth and her husband grew up in small towns in Iowa, where they had friends who were part of a family farm team. When they decided to write a book about rural America, they found a farm in Wisconsin to serve as a setting for their story. They took their young sons with them and lived in Wisconsin, where she wrote the book. Joel, growing up a farm man, which was awarded Best Children Book of 1982 by the Society of Midland Authors. In national testing, Joel scored an overall 99%, meaning that only 1% of students scored higher. His studies are typical of any 8th graders in the United States. We're doing percents in maths. English, forget it. In history we're up to FDR. In science we do experiments like taking this chemical HCl and blowing up pieces of chalk. But when the school bus drops Joel off, and he runs up the quarter-mile lane to his farmhouse, slips out of his sneakers, and pulls on his boots, then his life is no longer typical of an average teenager. His footgear is the clue. Joel wears boots every day, no matter what the season. That's because he does chores every night after school, and for several hours on weekends. The chores are boot work, hard, heavy, and sometimes dirty. The daily chores that Joel does help run the farm and help support the family. Joel is a teenager, but he does the work of an adult. Unlike most families, where the parents alone make the money, farm families work together. Each child's labor is not only important to the family's well-being, it is essential. The Hollands operate a self-sufficient farm, typical of many in the Corn Belt. They raise livestock, cattle, and a few sheep. In each herd, they keep some females to replenish the stock. The rest of the animals are sold for slaughter and land on America's tables as beef and lamb. The Hollands grow virtually all the food their animals need: corn, oats, and hay. They sell the surplus, though most of their money comes from selling the animals themselves. To run a farm like this, farmers have to have many skills. They have to be machine operators, driving immense and powerful vehicles. They have to be mechanics, repairing them, husbandmen, raising livestock, veterinarians, tending them when sick, agriculturists, growing food on a large scale, and business people, managing, like Joel's father. A farm operation worth nearly $1 million. As Joel works on the farm, he is all these workers. Yet he is a boy still and, like an apprentice, continues to learn new skills. Joel takes his learning seriously because his goal is to become a farmer. He is extremely alert and watchful, like a cat. Even when not actively involved in a chore, Joel can readily answer any question about what is going on. He listens as his dad counsels a seed customer in the kitchen. As his brother Terry consults a vet about recent deaths in his hog herd. As his older brothers discuss soil planning while they mend a fence. Knowledge seems to be constantly seeping, sometimes flowing, into Joel's mind.
Please like and subscribe YouTube channel Sohail, Imdad to get updates on time.